God morning and good morning. Thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the wake up. Thank God for the wake up. I'm your host, Luis Lopez, and you're listening to Talking Cancer, My Journey, My Way. Welcome once again. It is, September 13th? September 13th, 2023. And I'm back at it. I'm back at it because I care. I care about myself and I care about people becoming aware. Pre screening is definitely something we all need to do. Whether you've reached the age of 45, where now you can get pre screened, awesome, go do it. I advocate for that. But also, if you're feeling some sort of way, maybe before 45, knowing some of the signs and saying, "Hey doc, I need I would like to get a colonoscopy." Colorectal cancer, or CRC, is probably one of the most curable cancers out there when detected early. Okay? Early detection is key. Very much so. Okay, and the way you need to go about it is by listening to your body, first of all. Listening to the signs, maybe stomach pain, maybe fatigue, maybe changes in your bowel movement, um, decrease in size, getting thinner, blood in your stool, things of that nature, to be concerned about. So definitely be on the lookout for some of these things. But, more than that, as we go through these phases of dealing with cancer, especially colorectal cancer, and addressing this, I would love to bring awareness that, CRC is, we're just about even in regards to men and women. Now, lots of times, colorectal cancer is, addressed towards the men. I believe, from the things that I see, like on commercials and things like that, more addressed to the men, but women get it just as much as men, just about equal. Okay. Um, Now, when I research like who like when I research like men, you know, that talk about it, I don't get very many men that talk about it. Find mostly women. So it's like, the advertisements and stuff like that is geared towards the men, at least in my opinion. But the people that talk about it the most are the women. So how could we bridge that gap? Well, I'm here to help with some of that. It is what it is. And for me, I rather I rather be someone that advocates for awareness to help the future and prevent it or even cure it, catch it at an early stage, excuse me. So with that being said, everything I do at this particular point is geared to awareness. It's geared to awareness, but not only geared to awareness, but also geared towards strengthening your mentality when diagnosed. Um, Colorectal cancer is I'm definitely living with it, period, point blank. And my mental state is good, you know, but I also went through a lot of stages before I got here, you know, masking a lot. I was masking a lot. I was, for a word that I probably don't like to use, but I probably, would have to admit it, was I was depressed. I was angry. I was bitter. Why me? Now, how did I get out of that? How did I get out of that and empower myself to be strong, be able to talk about it, communicate my emotions and my feelings, and of just, hey, you know what? I'm gonna beat this. Well, I'm gonna tell you, a lot of it came from prayer. A lot of it came from this podcast itself. You know, repeating to myself that I'm gonna be okay. Acknowledging and knowing that everything comes to an end. Period. And before I was diagnosed with cancer, was I living life, abundantly? Was I appreciating the things in life around me, the people around me? And now, that I have cancer, the situation is still the same. Because we all, one day, will go. It's our destiny. So why now? Why not live the way I'm supposed to? Live abundantly and appreciate it. Because no matter what, the outcome is still the same. So once I came to that realization, it really changed my outlook on how I deal with things, on how I deal with life, with people, with things around me, noticing the little. Being able to just care about so many different things. And, once I got all that stuff off of my shoulders and understood what life was truly about, in the regard of the beginning and the end. Once I understood that no matter your disease or no disease, the outcome is still the same. No matter what, timeline might change, but the outcome is still the same. So once I got a hold of that, I was able to start to change and manifest new things into my life. I was able to change my mindset and how I looked at things, how I delegated my words, letting people know that that, hey, there, you know, we don't have to we don't have to mentally be checked out because we've been diagnosed. You know, there's a way of dying, but not dying. You know what I'm saying? There's a way of dying without dying. Yeah, being checked out of life, being physically here, but mentally checked out, not enjoying waking up in the morning, not enjoying, you know, your breakfast or your coffee or going to work or sitting in your car and turning on the radio. You know what I mean? Not enjoying the fact that you were able to get up and do another day, do another minute, do another second. Not taking the time to appreciate these things is basically a zombie. Lost and stuck because you were diagnosed with cancer. Although we're all checking out one day anyway. You see what I'm saying? So what does it matter? You know, that's when I came to that realization. What does it matter how we go or what we die of? You know, it doesn't. But it's about how you live your life. How you take that knowledge and pass it on to the next person, giving that next person a better chance and odds to not have to cut their life short. You know, and my journey now is to bring forth that awareness. My journey now is to just be an advocate. Be strong and let you know that, hey, you can still enjoy life. Yeah, we all go through pain. We all go through states of depression. We all go through the mental madness that comes along with this kind of thing. Yes, but we must pull ourselves out, for we are breathing right this very second. And smile. And you have a chance to make an impact, not only yourself, but the people around you. The future of CRC, or colorectal cancer, the future of colorectal cancer is bleak if we take action. If you take action on becoming aware, becoming in tune with your body, acknowledging what you're feeling or what you're noticing, and being proactive with getting screens or pre-screens or even just talking about it. Especially us men, we definitely need to remove the stigmatism, the taboo of talking about it. There's nothing taboo about it. You know, you know, all being honest, hey, colorectal cancer sucks. Yes, it does. And if you get to a point where there's a blockage, I had a blockage about the size of a racquetball or a tennis ball where I could not go. It hurt so bad to go to the restroom. Hurt so bad and for so long. Even though it was hurting and the pain got worse and it got worse, it got to a point where I felt like I was going to die right there on the spot. And I immediately had to go to the doctor. This stigmatism, I was scared to talk about this pain I was having going to the bathroom, embarrassed. But you can't be embarrassed. Your life depends on it. We have to make people aware. And I'm thankful for all the different foundations and organizations that are out there trying to push the issue of colorectal cancer. We want big people, out here, turning up for this stuff, showing out, sponsorship, recognition, giving ourselves a fight, getting clinical trials and testing. That's why I appreciate C4 and Cancer Alliance and Fighting Cancer and all these different people. Leo, which I just found, and I really am happy with things that they're doing on an AI level. It's pretty amazing work. As I continue to find out more about the different options that I may have that was not presented to me. So find a good place. And start from there. You don't have to be this, hey, I changed overnight person. But look in the mirror and find out who you are right now. Find out what's going on with you. And work on one thing. You don't have to accept depression. You don't have to accept anger. You don't have to accept bitterness. You don't have to say, why me? Things happen for a reason. And we need to acknowledge that. But we also don't need to just live in it once something happens to us. We can be better. We can enjoy life. We could thank God. I thank God every day for this journey. I thank God for cancer because of the person that is transforming me into be. Without cancer, I would not be the person that I am right this very moment. Fighting, not just for my life, but fighting to try to save yours. Because I want to, not because I have to. I want to help. I want to care. I want to just, teach people what I know. I'm not coming from a physician's point of view. I'm coming from a person that's just a regular person that works a 9 to 5 and brings you his positivity during, every day. That's just what I do. And finding this platform has, like I said before, it's been very, very therapeutic in my mental state, to my mental state. So I encourage you to get up, find the better you. It's there, and it deserves to be seen. Be hopeful, be grateful, and pray. That's my time. I'm your host, Luis Lopez. Thank you. And don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, share. Again, have a great day. And I'm out. Peace, love, one.